Hi guys, so I'm gonna do this entry here for Telegram Sam, her Connect 4 contest. I've been seeing a lot of the entries. I have watched Telegram Sam's channel before. Um, I believe I've commented before. I don't comment that much. I'll try and work on that, Sam. But I have watched your channel. I've enjoyed watching your record collection grow. And my sister lives in Portland, so I hope you enjoy Portland. I don't know what else to say. So I've enjoyed everyone else's entries, and I thought I would do it. I don't do a lot of contests anymore, but I don't know. I liked what Mazzy did with his kind of whack-a-mole version of it, so I thought I would get some help from my son Sam and have him pull 4 records and then see what I could do with them. You're gonna grab 4 records for me. Okay. Okay.
So I've had 3. So I just need 1 more.
One more.
Ooh, I like that one.
Yeah, go up there, maybe.
Actually, not. Let's go and get this one.
Okay. Now I have he pulled those records and about 30 minutes ago or so. So I'm not going completely off the top of my head. I did give myself a minute to kind of think of some things, and even did like 1, maybe 2 internet researches to tie these together. But I don't care. Whatever. Let's start. So this isn't even necessarily in the order that you pulled them off the shelf, but I'm going to start here with Nirvana's Incesticide from 1992. Fantastic compilation album with like some B-sides and rarities and covers and whatever. I loved this just as much as I did their other 2 studio albums, and I wore this CD out when I was a kid. This was like a record store day release. From 2012, I guess. Anyway, yeah, fantastic. So this was a really easy connection to make. This is Mark Lanegan's Phantom Radio, Mark Lanegan Band, Phantom Radio. This was his 2014 album. Mark Lanegan's solo album, The Winding Sheet. He did Where Did You Sleep Last Night, an alternate title to the traditional folk song In the Pines. As everybody knows, Nirvana also did Where Did You Sleep Last Night for their Unplugged on MTV. But also, Kurt Cobain and Chris Novoselic played on Mark Lanegan's version of Where Did You Sleep Last Night on The Winding Sheet, which is not this album, but that's the connection. Okay, now, this was the one that I kind of had to search for just to make sure that I was remembering it correctly. But this is the National. Trouble Will Find Me. I'm a big National fan. Love this album. I mean, I pretty much love all of their albums with the exception of the first 2, which I don't really like the first one at all, and the second one's pretty good. But everything after that, I love the National. Big fan. This is their 2013 album. So their connection to Mark Lanegan is, this one is a bit of a stretch. The National with St. Vincent covered a song called Sleep All Summer, which was written by Eric Bachman, recorded under his Crooked Fingers moniker. That same song was covered by Nico Case on this album, Hell On. This is her most recent record. She covered Sleep All Summer with Eric Bachman on this record, and Mark Lanegan is also on this album as a guest vocalist, so that's the connection. That was the best that I could do between those 2 bands. Now, the last one. An absolute classic here, the Southern Rock Opera by Drive-By Truckers from 2001, right? Yeah, 2002. 2002, I think. Whatever. Early 2000s. This was the one that got them more on the map. An all-time classic. Southern rock opera. Okay, where was I going? Oh yeah, the connection was with the National. So the National to the Drive-By Truckers. There's no direct connection between them in this album, but a direct connection between the bands. Whatever. Is that, yes, the Drive-By Truckers recorded an album with Booker T. Jones, and Booker T. Jones just produced Matt Berninger's solo album. Matt Berninger is the lead singer of the National. So Booker T. Jones connecting the National and the Drive-By Truckers, two bands that probably a lot of people didn't even know Booker T. Jones had anything to do with. So there we go. So yeah, no direct connections between the albums, between the records per se, but the artists made it work. Anyway, just thought I'd do this for fun, kind of get me out of my top 200 bullshit. I just needed a bit of a break, a refresh. So this was fun. Anyway, everybody that isn't aware of Telegram Sam and watches my channel, that's probably like maybe 2 people. I'm giving myself even maybe too much credit there. Sub Telegram Sam's channel. She again does great videos. Very knowledgeable about the music. Does her research. Always has some nice little tidbits when showing her recent finds. And doesn't just pick up records and say, I found this. She talks about the music. We like that around here. So anyway, thanks Sam for hosting. Thanks everybody. We'll see you later. All right, bye.
Digital gramophone makes no sense.